10 ways to make money with cryptocurrency. Good morning, everybody. Now, it should be noted that this is not a tutorial style video. It is more of a theoretical approach where we are going to discuss 10 ways to make money with cryptocurrency. This video is also targeted to an intermediate or advanced user. So if you're new to crypto and you don't fully understand everything that we're discussing, don't worry, it will come to you over time. In addition to that, the video is aimed to spark your curiosity and to give you some basis of where to start doing your own research. Let's get right into it. 10 ways to make money with cryptocurrency and DeFi. The first way, and this is without a doubt, in my opinion, one of the best ways to actually make money in the long term. It was one of the safest and one of the easiest ways. Definitely my favorite, hands down. And that is simply to buy and hold Bitcoin, gold, and Ethereum and silver. Those are my 4 picks. So if you simply start investing a small amount every month, maybe 500 Rand, maybe 200 Rand, or as much as you can afford, and you buy Bitcoin and you hold it, what you will be achieving is dollar cost averaging into an asset which has tremendous growth. So you'll be buying the peaks and the troughs of an amazing asset, and over time you will probably find that this is the best return on investment you can get. This system or this strategy is so simple and so exciting that it is my main strategy. And if it is something that you are passionate about and you just want to do, there's no need to even look at the other 9 ways to generate money with cryptocurrency, because this is the standard and this is the way to do it. But let's move on. The second way, of course, is trading. Now, if you have a platform like Altcoin Trader, you are able to buy and sell not only Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, silver, but 20 odd cryptocurrencies. So you certainly spoiled for choice, and a lot of people are really skilled in the art of buying low and selling high. And if you can do this, you can actually grow your asset. You can grow your Bitcoin from a small start to something quite substantial by making clever trades. Of course, remember, trading can go both ways, and you could actually trade your Bitcoin less and get less and less. So unless you are a skilled trader and have done a substantial amount of research, trading might not be for you. But Altcoin Trader is actually so much more than a trading platform. It should be considered an investment platform, because you can invest in gold, silver, foreign currencies like the US dollar. We've got USDT and we've got DAI as a stable coin. The gold and silver that you invest in are actual physical coins, which means at any stage you can put in a withdrawal and we will have a courier or make some arrangement to deliver the physical gold or silver coins to you. So a trading platform or an investment platform like Altcoin Trader, where you store your wealth, your crypto, your hard precious metals, and start to work with your portfolio, whether that's trading or investing every month, a very good way to build a portfolio and make money. Arbitrage. Now, arbitrage simply means buying coins or commodities or anything at another exchange and selling it for more at another exchange. So you buy on one exchange, you sell on another exchange for a profit. Now, guys, arbitrage excuse me, is something that I think is a very, very good way to generate money. It is not gambling. It is very scientific, and I personally have been a lot more successful with arbitrage than with trading, because arbitrage is a lot less risky if you do it right. Now, of course, with arbitrage, we all know that international Bitcoin is 5 to 8% at the time of filming this video, more cheaper than it is in South Africa. So in other words, you can buy coins internationally, move them over to South Africa to an exchange like Altcoin Trader and sell them for an 8% profit. And this is relatively risk-free. Of course, you do have to watch out for fees, but doing it this way, you can make a really good sustainable profit. Now, it's not only international exchanges. In recent times, people have started looking at DEXs or decentralized exchanges. So you can trade XR, which is a South African stable coin offered by Altcoin Trader, on Uniswap, on Balancer, or on a host of decentralized exchanges, constantly looking for opportunities like, can you buy Ethereum cheaper on these exchanges? Can you move it to Altcoin Trader and sell it for a higher margin and thereby make a profit? Or vice versa, is it cheaper on Altcoin Trader than it is on an international exchange? Just a tip on that, of course, if there is a dramatic price changes, decentralized exchanges take longer to catch up with the price. So right there is always a good opportunity when there are price swings. If you go to xr.co.za and you click on projects, you'll be able to see some of the decentralized exchanges where you can go and look for opportunities to arbitrage. Arbitrage, if you do it right, in other words, if you have coins and money on both exchanges, so you don't have to wait for the coins to move over, you can simply say, I'm buying one here, I'm selling one here, and realizing your profit immediately can be relatively or almost 100% risk-free. Very good way to make money with cryptocurrencies. Now, Brave Rewards. Brave Rewards is the way you can earn cryptocurrencies by simply downloading the Brave browser. If you download Brave browser and you go into your settings, you can set it up so that you earn money for simply watching ads. As you can see, I've earned a little bit of that. You get paid out once a month. If you go into reward settings, you can click here and you can set it for 5 ads per hour, which I think is the max. You view those ads. You know, with other browsers, you have to view ads and things for free. With Brave browser, if you choose to view ads, they value your time and they pay you. Now, granted, you're not going to get rich by doing this, but every little bit helps, and it's like water dripping into a bucket. When you look again, you see that you have a substantial amount of the basic attention token, which you can move either to a decentralized exchange or to Altcoin Trader and extract that as real money into your bank account. So if you are browsing the internet, which these days everybody is, and you don't have the Brave browser and you're not earning those small payments for every advert that pops up, consider doing it. It is a way to constantly generate income when you are in front of your computer. Staking. Now, guys, staking is something that is coming into full force, and with Cardano, we're expecting to see staking in the next couple of weeks, and it is going to be very exciting. Of course, we've got Ethereum 2.0, which is on the horizon, which is also coming out, which will allow you to stake your coins and earn money every month for staking them. Staking, there are a lot of coins that you can stake at the moment, and we're seeing people stake all the time. Neo is a very, very popular coin to stake because you can simply download the Neon wallet and you can see the gas building up in your wallet on a daily basis. And when you claim it, you get paid that gas, which you can send to Altcoin Trader and sell it and have that money in your bank account. Gas currently trading at 36 Rand on Altcoin Trader. But do some research. There's a lot of staking coins, and as I said, it's something that is going to start becoming more and more prevalent in the near future with these big projects having staking on the horizon, Ethereum, Cardano, and so on. The sixth way, of course, is on this YouTube channel, we have a monthly crypto giveaway. We give away over 3,000 Rands worth of crypto to people that put a comment on the monthly crypto giveaway video. So maybe not really a legitimate way to make money, more of a bit of fun and a way to spread the word about crypto. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and that at the beginning of every month, it's normally the first week where we have the giveaway, you at least put a comment in that video to stand a chance of winning your share of over 3,000 Rands worth of crypto. DeFi loans. Now, DeFi loans are a great way to leverage your position with cryptocurrencies. In other words, if you've got a pile of Ethereum and you don't know you want to keep your Ethereum and you want to make some money, but you're not quite sure how to do that, what I would suggest is you go and you take a DeFi loan on this website called oasis.app. If you click borrow DAI, you will be able to put your Ethereum up for collateral, and you'll be able to borrow DAI, which is a stable coin pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. Now, what you can do with that borrowed DAI, because right now, at the time of recording, the loan is 0 interest. So in other words, you will not be paid interest for the loan that you take. Sounds too good to be true, but it has been that way for a couple of months, and I think it will continue to be like that. You can then go and lend out those DAI coins and generate interest from them. And that is a very powerful way of using a decentralized loan, using your collateral to generate additional money without compromising your position in Ethereum. So DeFi loans are not to be overlooked, certainly a good way to generate some cash. Liquidity pools. Now this is very exciting. It's also on the forefront. It's something that has exploded recently with DeFi, and it's something that I am certainly dabbling with and seeing some really decent returns. Just to give you an idea what a liquidity pool is, on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or Balancer, they allow you the opportunity to put your collateral into a smart contract and provide liquidity. So in other words, what you generally have to do is, if you're going to provide, let's say, for example, 10,000 rands worth of Ethereum, then you would be expected to also balance that with 10,000 rand of XR, the stable coin, or any coin. You could do it with basic attention token and Ethereum, but you would have to have equal amounts on a platform like Uniswap, and then you would put that in the pool. Now, every time that is traded, there is a fee of 0.3% on Uniswap, and you will get your share of the fees. In other words, if you are the only one that has created that pool and someone trades in that pool, you will get the full 0.3% of fees. If there are, for example, 100,000 rands and 100,000 rands worth of Ether, and you put in 10,000 and 10,000, you will get 10%. You will get your percentage of the trading fees of that pool. So that is very exciting, especially for all of you out there that have wanted to own an exchange or wanted to create an exchange. With the formation of decentralized exchanges, simply by putting up liquidity and providing your collateral, you can earn those fees. So essentially, for that section of collateral, you have your own exchange. And it is something that we are going to see more and more of in the DeFi space. Very exciting way to generate money, very exciting way to earn a profit. There is something called impermanent loss, which means that your collateral or your pool will always be balanced. So in other words, if you put in a lot of Ether and XR and the price of Ether spikes, Ethereum will shrink and your XR will grow. And that is something that you need to understand before you put liquidity into liquidity pools, because it's not essentially a loss, but it does mean that you might have made more money by holding your Ethereum because the price of Ethereum went up. So your portfolio wasn't balanced, if that makes sense. But just something to be on the lookout for if you are going to get involved in liquidity pools, which I believe is something that is going to be very, very big in the future, and the near future, not the distant future. Earn crypto interest. Now, this sort of overlaps with a lot of the other topics that we've discussed, but certainly there's a lot of platforms where you can invest your collateral in many, many forms and simply earn interest. And most of the time, this interest outpaces any interest that a bank or traditional financial system would offer you. And that is very exciting. If you go to a website called DeFi Pulse, you can see all the DeFi projects where you can lend, borrow, and get involved in the DeFi space. So as you can see here, it's a ranking. If we go to lending, you will see the top places where you can lend and the top 10. So simply by going through these sites, looking at the returns that you can make on your investment, doing some research, you could find some amazing opportunities for simply earning interest on your cryptocurrency. We've moved into a system or stage where you no longer just hold a bag of crypto and hope for it to go up. You have the ability, if you are adventurous or if you want to explore further, to go and loan that out and generate interest on that crypto, on that collateral that you hold. And then finally, and guys, this is the hot topic. This is the thing that has been shooting the lights out. People have been making amazing gains, including me. If you watch some of the videos that I made previously, yield farming or liquidity participation or whatever you want to call it. But yield farming with DeFi is really, really powerful, and it is something that is taking off. Now, it got to a stage where it became absolutely ridiculous. A lot of people were lending money and then borrowing money and cycling it. In other words, you put money up as collateral, then you borrow the money, then you take that borrowed money and you lend it again, and you can circulate and get more and more. The reason that you would want to do this is because platforms like Compound, Balancer, they do not only pay you interest, they pay you the comp token. So you earn interest, and the interest isn't great if we look here, but more importantly, you generate really, really good money with the comp token that you are given for participating on these platforms. So a lot of times you can take a loan, and sure, you have to pay interest on that loan, but the comp tokens that you are given for participating on that platform outstrips the cost of the loan, and you generate a profit by actually lending money from the platform. But before you can lend money, you have to put up collateral. In other words, you have to borrow money to the platform, and then you can take it out and earn compound tokens on both of those transactions. And of course, once you've borrowed money, you have the money again, you can lend it back, and it can go into a cycle. And that has caused DeFi and yield farming to actually drop dramatically, because people, the community, have found ways to sort of make it more realistic, and we're no longer getting returns of 60%. It's now more realistic, down to the 8 or 5%. Now guys, that is the 10 ways that I've come up with that you can earn money with cryptocurrency. There are, of course, a lot more ways to earn money, but what you might have noticed is I haven't suggested any Ponzi schemes, any affiliate marketing, any schemes where you have to recruit people and get them to sign on, because I believe that you have to be very careful when you enter into any such system. If you have a system where you have to give someone your money or your crypto, if you have to give someone your money or your crypto so that they can trade it, and they can their expertise or their bot or their system will generate you a fortune, or you have a system where you have to recruit additional people, be very wary, because most of the time it is a scam. I'm not saying all of the time, but really most of the time. Maybe I should say all of the time. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed those videos. I hope you take the time to consider doing more research with these 10 ways to make money with cryptocurrencies. See you next week. That's it from me. I'm out.